The Enchanted Compass. Chapter 1. The Discovery. Anna rummaged through the dusty boxes in her grandmother's attic, the air thick with the scent of old wood and forgotten memories. Sunlight streamed through a small window, illuminating the cobwebs that hung like delicate lace in the corners. She had always loved exploring this treasure trove of her family's history, but today felt different. Today she was searching for something special. As she pushed aside a stack of old books, her fingers brushed against a small, ornate box. Curious, she pulled it closer and opened the lid. Inside lay a beautifully crafted compass, its surface adorned with intricate designs that seemed to shimmer in the light. "What do you have there, dear?" her grandmother's voice called from the doorway. Anna looked up, her eyes wide with excitement. "I found this compass. It's so beautiful." Her grandmother stepped closer, a knowing smile on her face. "Ah, the Enchanted Compass. It belonged to your great-grandfather. It's said to guide its bearer to their heart's true desire." "Really?" Anna's heart raced. "What does that mean?" "It means that wherever you wish to go, the compass will lead you there," her grandmother explained. "But be careful. It can also attract those with darker intentions." Anna's mind raced with possibilities. What if the compass could lead her to adventure? What if it could help her discover her own destiny? She felt a spark of excitement ignite within her. "Can I take it with me?" Anna asked, her eyes pleading. Her grandmother nodded, a hint of nostalgia in her gaze. "Just remember, Anna, the journey is as important as the destination." With the compass clutched tightly in her hand, Anna felt a sense of purpose wash over her. She was ready for an adventure, ready to uncover the mysteries that awaited her beyond the borders of Eldenwood. Chapter 2. The First Journey. With the enchanted compass safely tucked in her satchel, Anna felt a thrill of anticipation as she stepped out of her grandmother's house. The sun hung low in the sky, casting a warm golden light over the village of Eldenwood. She could hardly contain her excitement. Today was the day she would begin her adventure. As she walked through the village, the compass began to glow softly, its needle spinning before settling in a direction that pointed toward the dense woods bordering Eldenwood. Anna's heart raced. The woods were known for their beauty, but also for their mysteries. Many villagers spoke of magical creatures and hidden paths, but few dared to venture too far. "Here goes nothing," Anna whispered to herself, determination flooding her veins. She followed the compass's direction, her footsteps quickening as she approached the edge of the forest. The moment she stepped into the woods, the atmosphere shifted. The air was cooler, filled with the sounds of rustling leaves and distant birdsong. Sunlight filtered through the canopy, creating a dappled pattern on the forest floor. Anna felt a sense of wonder wash over her. As she walked deeper into the woods, the compass glowed brighter, guiding her along a narrow path that wound through the trees. She marveled at the vibrant flowers and the towering trees, each one seeming to whisper secrets of the forest. After a while, Anna reached a clearing where a sparkling stream flowed gently. The compass's needle began to spin again, and she knelt by the water's edge, watching the sunlight dance on the surface. "What now?" she wondered aloud. Suddenly, a rustling sound caught her attention. From behind a bush, a small fox emerged, its fur a brilliant shade of orange. It paused, tilting its head as it regarded Anna with curious eyes. "Hello there," Anna said softly, enchanted by the creature. "Are you lost too?" The fox stepped closer, its gaze unwavering. "Not lost, but perhaps I can help you find your way," it replied, its voice smooth and playful. Anna blinked in surprise. "You can talk?" "Of course. In these woods, magic is everywhere," the fox said with a grin. "I'm Riven, guardian of the forest. What brings you here, young adventurer?" "I found this enchanted compass," Anna explained, holding it up. "It's supposed to lead me to my heart's true desire." Riven's eyes sparkled with mischief. "Ah, the enchanted compass has a mind of its own. It can lead you to many wonders, but also to challenges. Are you ready for what lies ahead?" Anna felt a surge of excitement. "I am." I want to explore and discover my destiny. Then let's see where the compass takes us, Riven said, bounding forward. Anna followed, her heart racing with anticipation. Chapter 3: The Hidden Grove. Riven led Anna through the forest, weaving between trees and leaping over roots. The compass glowed steadily, guiding them deeper into the heart of the woods. As they traveled, Anna felt a sense of connection to the forest, as if it were alive and welcoming her. After a while, they arrived at a hidden grove, surrounded by ancient trees with gnarled branches. In the center of the grove stood a magnificent tree, its trunk wide and sturdy, with leaves that shimmered like emeralds in the sunlight. "This is the heartwood tree," Riven said, his voice filled with reverence. "It is said to be the source of magic in these woods. Many come to seek its wisdom." Anna approached the tree, feeling a warm energy radiating from it. "What should I do?" she asked, glancing at Riven. "Place your hand on the trunk and ask your question," he instructed. "The heartwood tree will respond in its own way." Taking a deep breath, Anna stepped forward and placed her hand on the rough bark. "What is my true desire?" she asked, her voice barely above a whisper. For a moment, nothing happened. Then, the leaves of the heartwood tree began to rustle, and a soft glow emanated from its trunk. Anna felt a surge of energy flow through her, and images began to flash in her mind. Visions of adventure, friendship, and courage. Suddenly, a voice echoed in her mind, gentle yet powerful. "Your heart desires to explore the world, to uncover its magic and protect it from darkness. Embrace your journey, for it will lead you to your true self." Tears filled Anna's eyes as she absorbed the message. "Thank you," she whispered, feeling a sense of purpose wash over her. As she stepped back, Riven looked at her with admiration. "The heartwood tree has spoken. You are destined for greatness, Anna. But remember, with great power comes great responsibility." Anna nodded, her heart swelling with determination. "I understand. I want to protect the magic of this world and help those in need." "Then let's continue our journey," Riven said, his eyes sparkling with excitement. "The compass will guide us to your next adventure." With renewed purpose, Anna followed Riven as they left the grove. The compass glowed brightly, its needle pointing toward a path that wound deeper into the forest. As they walked, Anna felt a sense of connection to the land around her, as if the very essence of the forest was intertwining with her spirit. After a while, they reached a fork in the path. The compass needle spun wildly before settling in the direction of a narrow trail that led to a dark thicket. "Are you sure we should go that way?" Anna asked, glancing at Riven. "Sometimes the path less traveled leads to the greatest discoveries," Riven replied, his voice encouraging. "Trust the compass and your instincts." Taking a deep breath, Anna nodded and stepped onto the narrow trail. The trees closed in around them, their branches forming a canopy that blocked out the sunlight. The air grew cooler, and a sense of unease settled in her stomach. As they ventured deeper, the sounds of the forest faded, replaced by an eerie silence. Anna could feel the weight of the shadows pressing in, and she instinctively reached for the compass, its glow providing a comforting light. Suddenly, a low growl echoed through the thicket, causing Anna to freeze. Riven's ears perked up, and he turned to her, eyes wide. "Stay close to me," he whispered. From the shadows emerged a large, menacing wolf, its fur dark as night and eyes gleaming with an otherworldly light. "What brings you to my territory, little girl?" the wolf growled, baring its teeth. Anna's heart raced, but she stood her ground. "We mean no harm. We're just following the compass on a journey." The wolf narrowed its eyes, studying her. "A compass, you say? Many have come seeking its power, but few have returned. What makes you different?" "I seek to protect the magic of this world," Anna replied, her voice steady despite her fear. "I want to help those in need." The wolf's expression softened slightly, but it remained wary. "Very well. If you wish to pass, you must prove your worth. Answer me this riddle. What runs but never walks, has a mouth but never talks, has a bed but never sleeps?" Anna thought for a moment, her mind. Chapter 7. The Journey to the Moonlit Glade. The next morning, Anna and her friends gathered at the edge of Eldenwood, their packs filled with supplies for the journey ahead. The sun rose, casting a golden light over the landscape, and Anna felt a sense of determination wash over her. "Are we ready?" Riven asked, his eyes sparkling with excitement. "Ready as we'll ever be," Anna replied, her heart pounding with anticipation. She glanced at her friends, each one prepared for the adventure ahead. Elara adjusted her bow, Lyriel checked her quiver of arrows, and Oren perched on Anna's shoulder, his wise eyes scanning the surroundings. With the Enchanted Compass in hand, Anna led the way as they set off toward the moonlit glade. The path wound through the familiar woods, but Anna felt a sense of purpose guiding her steps. The compass glowed softly, pointing them in the right direction. As they walked, the forest began to change. The trees grew taller and more majestic, their leaves shimmering with a silvery hue. The air was filled with the sweet scent of blooming flowers, and the sounds of nature seemed to harmonize in a gentle melody. "This place is beautiful," Lyriel remarked, her eyes wide with wonder. "I can feel the magic in the air." "It's said that the moonlit glade is a sanctuary for magical beings," Oren explained. "It's a place where the light of the moon enhances the magic of the forest." After a few hours of walking, they finally reached the entrance to the moonlit glade. A shimmering veil of light hung in the air, creating an ethereal barrier that sparkled like stars. Anna felt a thrill of excitement as she stepped through the veil, her friends following closely behind. Inside the glade, the atmosphere was enchanting. The ground was carpeted with soft moss, and luminous flowers bloomed in vibrant colors. In the center of the glade stood a magnificent tree, its branches stretching high into the sky, adorned with glowing orbs that resembled the moon. "Welcome, brave travelers," a melodic voice echoed through the glade. Celine appeared before them, her form radiant and graceful, bathed in a silvery light. "I am Celine, guardian of the moonlit glade. You have come seeking aid against the darkness." Anna stepped forward, her heart racing. "Thank you for answering our call, Celine. Malakar threatens our home, and we need your help to stop him." Celine nodded, her expression serious. "I sense great courage within you, Anna. But to defeat Malakar, you must first prove your worthiness. The darkness he wields is powerful, and only those with true strength of heart can stand against it." "What do we need to do?" Elara asked, her voice steady. "You must each face a trial that reflects your inner strength," Celine explained. "Only by overcoming these trials will you gain the power needed to confront Malakar." Anna felt a mix of excitement and apprehension. "What kind of trials?" "Each trial will test your courage, wisdom, and compassion," Celine replied. "You will face your fears and discover the true depths of your abilities. Only then will you be ready to wield the magic of the moonlit glade." "Let's do it," Anna said, determination shining in her eyes. "We're ready to face whatever challenges come our way." Celine smiled, her light brightening. "Very well. Gather around the heart tree, and I will begin the trials." Chapter 8. The Trials of the Heart. The friends gathered around the heart tree, its branches swaying gently as if welcoming them. Celine raised her hands, and the glowing orbs above them began to pulse with light, illuminating the glade. "Each of you will face a trial," Celine said. "When it is your turn, step forward and embrace the challenge. Trust in yourselves and in each other." "Who goes first?" Riven asked, his ears perked up with curiosity. "I will," Anna said, stepping forward. "I want to face my trial first." Celine nodded, and the light from the orbs intensified, enveloping Anna in a warm glow. "Close your eyes and focus on your heart's desire. The trial will reveal itself." Anna took a deep breath and closed her eyes, feeling the warmth of the light surrounding her. Suddenly, she found herself standing in a dark forest, the air thick with shadows. The familiar sounds of the moonlit glade faded away, replaced by an eerie silence. "Anna!" a voice called out, and she turned to see her younger brother Leo standing a few feet away, his face filled with fear. "Help me! I can't find my way home." "Leo!" Anna shouted, rushing toward him. "I'm here. I'll help you." But as she reached for him, the shadows closed in, and Leo's figure began to fade. "You're not strong enough, Anna," he cried, his voice echoing in the darkness. "You'll never be able to protect me." Panic surged through Anna as she felt the weight of doubt pressing down on her. "No, I can protect you. I've faced challenges before." The shadows twisted around her, whispering her fears. "You're just a girl. You can't save anyone." But in that moment, Anna remembered the strength she had found on her journey, the courage to stand up against Malakar, the bond she shared with her friends, and the magic of the compass. "I am strong. I will not let fear control me," she declared, her voice rising above the whispers. With newfound determination, Anna focused on the light within her. "I will find my way. I will protect those I love." The shadows recoiled, and the darkness began to dissipate. Leo's figure solidified, and he smiled at her. "You did it, Anna. You're strong." As the darkness faded, Anna found herself back in the moonlit glade, the light of the heart tree surrounding her. Celine smiled, her eyes filled with pride. "You have faced your fear and emerged victorious. You possess the strength of heart needed to confront Malakar." "Thank you," Anna said, her heart swelling with gratitude. "I won't let you down." "Who's next?" Elara asked, stepping forward. "I will go," she said, her voice steady. "I'm ready for my trial." Celine nodded, and the light enveloped Elara, transporting her to her own trial. Chapter 9: Elara's Trial. Elara found herself standing on a battlefield, the air thick with tension. She could see her fellow warriors fighting against a dark army, their faces filled with determination. But as she looked closer, she noticed that they were losing ground, and despair hung heavy in the air. "Help us, Elara!" one of her comrades shouted, falling to the ground. "We can't hold them back." Elara's heart raced as she rushed to their side. "We need to regroup. We can't give up." But as she fought alongside her comrades, she felt a wave of doubt wash over her. "What if I'm not strong enough? What if I fail them?" The shadows of fear crept in, whispering that she was not a true warrior. "No," Elara shouted, shaking her head. "I am a warrior. I've trained for this. I won't let fear take over." With renewed determination, she focused on her skills, remembering the countless hours of training and the bond she had forged with her fellow warriors. "I won't let my comrades down," she declared, her voice ringing with conviction. As she fought, the shadows began to retreat, and the dark army faltered. Elara felt a surge of strength coursing through her, fueled by her unwavering resolve. She rallied her comrades, urging them to stand strong against the darkness. "Together we can push them back," she shouted, her heart racing with adrenaline. "We are stronger than our fears." With her words igniting a fire within them, the warriors rallied around her. They fought with renewed vigor, pushing back against the dark forces. Elara felt the weight of doubt lift from her shoulders as she embraced her role as a leader. As the last of the dark army fell, the battlefield transformed into a serene meadow, the sounds of battle fading away. Elara found herself back in the moonlit glade, surrounded by the warm light of the heart tree. Celine smiled at her. "You have faced your trial with courage and strength. You are a true warrior, Elara." "Thank you," Elara said, her heart swelling with pride. "I won't forget this lesson." "Who's next?" Riven asked, his eyes sparkling with excitement. "I'll go," Lyriel said, stepping forward. "I'm ready for my trial." Celine nodded, and the light enveloped Lyriel, transporting her to her own challenge. Chapter 10: Lyriel's Trial. Lyriel found herself standing at the edge of a vast chasm, the ground crumbling beneath her feet. On the other side, she could see a beautiful glade filled with vibrant flowers and shimmering light. But the chasm was deep and wide, and there seemed to be no way across. Lyriel! A voice called from behind her. She turned to see her younger sister Mira, standing at the